Okay, so this is Central Rama 9 at the Rama 9 intersection. But what I'm going to introduce to you more in depth today is this place called Fortune Town. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Live Travel Asia, where we show you what it's like living and traveling in Asia. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys around Rama 9 and go ahead and do another discussion series. So it's going to be a more in-depth talking series just for... What?
Someone's stalking.
Here today with Brian. He's a Korean Canadian from Vancouver. He decided to join me and Mayu for our regular movie Wednesday, and I didn't think that there was going to be a better time for me to show you around Rama 9, which is where I live. And although I like Ari, this is still probably my favorite place to live. Yeah. So I don't want to cover this particular mall too much because I already sort of went over it on my Why I Live in Bangkok video, which I'll go ahead and link and you can check out if you haven't already. But this particular central mall is super convenient. Now, there's central malls everywhere in Bangkok, so I'll just go ahead and tell you why I particularly like this one. And it's probably because it's not that touristy. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and point the camera at what I'm looking at, so you don't have to look at my face, but you'll notice that most of the people that are here are really locals. So I feel like I'm actually living in Thailand and it's not like just some touristy area. I feel part of the community here. Now, it is more of a gentrified area, so you still have all the modern conveniences, but you're still in a relatively local area. Now, another great thing I like about this particular mall is it is the simplest setup, because I particularly like having everything. Yes?
No chapter. No video.
Okay. Okay, guys. So I have absolutely no idea why they don't let me film in there anymore, or if I don't know what I was doing, but it's a sign of gentrification, and I have really no intention to film in there too long anyways, because I already showed you guys what the mall is about. But as I was saying, the best reason for this particular mall is if you're like me and you want like a simpler setup, because it's not as wide or complex, like made up in crazy cross-shaped, you know, with Y intersections here and there. If you go to Central World, you'll get lost. I still don't really understand that mall that well, but this place is just a elongated, you know, circle, and then every floor has like a particular thing. So the second floor will be just like clothing, and then you go to a certain floor, it's more of the digital stuff. Another floor is more of the foods. So I like this mall because it's simple, but it has everything. And it's literally right next to MRT line. It is on the Rama 9 MRT line. And I particularly like the MRT line over the BTS. Oh, I'm outside right now, so let me go ahead and show you how it's like over here. You can do your groceries at Tops, you can do all your banking, you can watch a movie, and there are tons of great places to eat. But Fortune is gonna be more for people who need electronics. That's what this place is known for. But it also has a Tesco Lotus, which is what I would say the Walmart of Thailand. And the produce and everything there is slightly cheaper than Tops Market over there. So if you like to buy in bulk and you got a bigger family or something like that, I personally prefer Tesco. Now, I did mention that I particularly like the MRT line over the BTS line as far as somebody who's like living out here. And the reason I would say I like the MRT line is it still has access to Asok and Siloam, which are one of the more popular stops on the BTS lines. But you have more of the places that I think the local expats are interested in getting to. When you're working for like international companies, etc., they're usually located in that downtown South Thorn area. However, Rama 9 in itself is now being touted as the new central business district because the real estate over in South Thorn is super expensive. So they've decided to go ahead and develop around this area as far as the business district. What I'm going to do now is just go ahead and flip this camera around, show you guys where I'm walking so that you have an idea of what Fortune Town looks like while I talk more. And another reason why Rama 9 is particularly popular, not only is it very conveniently located next to these two big shopping areas, I think it's also relatively easy for people to get to here from your major international airport, which is Suvarnabhumi, as it lies also on the airport rail link. So the areas of interest near Rama 9 would be, let's say, here's Rama 9. Right next to it, you have Phetchaburi, which is where the airport link is. And right after that, you have Asok. And in the other direction, you would have Thailand Cultural Center, which is where the really popular night market is, by Esplanade, which is a shopping mall for younger people. And you have, basically the night market for street food. And that night market is also popular with the younger people. And then one more station further is Hui Kwang, which is, I've gone ahead and covered it in my other video, but where sort of like the newer generation of local Thai Chinese would live. And now, it's also popular with the mainland Chinese. Something that a lot of people don't mention, though, is I think it's maybe coming from a lot of Caucasian foreigners who don't really distinguish the difference, but it's not only just popular with mainland Chinese, this particular area, but even your investors from like Singapore and Hong Kong like this area. And the reason for that is Rama 9 really only has great things going for it. It's going to be the new central business district. They've just moved the stock exchange over here. And it's conveniently located on all these areas that I've just mentioned. The airport rail link, Hui Kwang, which is like one of the areas that it's relatively local, and there's going to be luxury condos. And if you go further down south, past Asok, you're going to get to all the business areas. So it's really convenient. Whereas BTS, I know that's very, very popular with like generally the Western retired foreigners crowd, because traditionally Sukhumvit area where Nana and Asok, those areas have been very popular with like the go-go bars and the bars for the Westerners to hang out at. But if that's really not your scene, I like the only areas of interest to me on a regular daily basis are honestly just Siam as all right, guys, so I have absolutely no idea why you can't film in here, because this is a place where a bunch of video equipment is sold. So if anything, I'm trying to just promote this place, but if he does come back or somebody stops me, then I think that's when I'll just like have him on camera and then answer why. I mean, he says it's not that you can't film, he just says you have to use your phone, which there must be a reason for this, Like, I don't know the reason, but okay. Maybe he'll tell me. He's like looking. But there must be a reason. Okay, that security guard just sort of like looked at me but didn't say anything. But there must be like a reason why he, Anyways, I'm going to keep going and talking about Rama 9, introduce you. There's this little side thing happening. But yeah, it's super convenient to live here in Rama 9. And I would say like, as you go further off of this area, it's sort of like the poor man Rama 9 area, So, yeah, the next, like, because right now Rama 9 is not affordable by any means. Hard to find garbage bins. But roughly about 3 years ago, when I was shopping for condos, I think Rama 9 was still relatively accessible. There was a condo that was being built, AP Rhythm Asok, and that was one of the ones I was interested in. because it was right on Rama 9, but it was going to be 3 million baht. Like in hindsight, that's a cheap price because right now, if you want to get a condo in Rama 9, like a new one, you'll be lucky if you can get it even for 5 million. But now they're only building super luxury condos like Ashton, etc., and they start 9 million and up. And the main people that invest in those condos, from what I hear, are like the Singaporean investors, and it's the price is just really, really going high up. By the way, I'm gonna walk through each floor here, and you're gonna see what they have to offer. So the first floor is like all food. Second floor is more of the phone. They have a little bit of digital cameras and things like that. But the third floor is really where you see a lot of the audio video equipment. And if you go further down over there, you have like your audio files area, which they have tons of like old vinyls and things like that. But over here, you'll have like your more video equipment type stuff. And this is also where I go to get my video games. There's this one shop called This Channel. I mean, if you're ever out here and you need anything done to your like consoles, like you need it fixed, you need it jailbroken, like they pretty much do everything over there, and it's at a relatively reasonable price. So I can recommend that. But yeah, like the reason I particularly like this mall over some of the other ones that you probably would have heard, such as MBK or Pantet Plaza, is first of all, MBK has turned into like a touristy, like tourist magnet place. So you're gonna have to haggle with people. Like everything over here, the prices are listed. A lot of the places that operate their stores here are just like their stores, but their main business is from like online. So they all have online prices. I can like order on the online Shopee websites and just pick it up here, but it's really, really cheap. I found that a lot of the Chinese products are even cheaper than America. So like I use like Sirui tripods, etc. It's almost like 2/3 the price of American Amazon. Yeah, Mahi's checking out these figurines, but they're cool little shops. On the third floor, next to this Mr. Shake guy, this is the video game shop. I'm gonna maybe do something in depth about video games in the gaming scene in Thailand, maybe on my gaming channel, but I'll go ahead and cover that. That place is definitely a must go if you're into video games. One thing that I haven't seen like the prices beating like American prices, however, though, are like the DJI Mavic drones. I have no idea why it's just the drones, because even like the gimbals that I bought, like Design Crane gimbal, it's cheaper than America if you find it on sale and get like a VAT refund. So, but yeah, here's all the video and audio equipment. But as far as what I was saying, if you go further up north to like Hui Kwang, that's where the people who want to invest but don't want to like spend like 7, 8, 9 like ridiculous prices for super luxury condos here in Rama 9 would buy there, because they still want access to Rama 9 since this is sort of a hub, and but they maybe want like that more local life, not be in the center of such gentrification, which I can relate to because I actually live in RCA, although I have to tell people I live in Rama 9 because not too many people know RCA. But RCA is like the clubbing area, which I just timed myself today. It took me 5 minutes on a scooter to get to from Rama 9. So it's really close to Rama 9, and this is pretty much where I chill on a daily basis, especially if I didn't have a scooter, because I would have to take the MRT and get off here to get back to my condo. Further down here, you'll see on this side, on the second and third floors, you have all the electronic equipment, which as far as PC gaming and those kinds of things are concerned, like hard drives, I bought mine from there. But yeah, as far as MBK, it's super touristy, so you have to always haggle. There's maybe 1 or 2 shops there that I don't see here that I like to go to, which is Photophile, their main branch is over there, which is a really great camera equipment store. But they also have a sister branch, like a smaller division out here in Central, like at the bottom floor. So that's okay. I literally have access to everything here. And as far as Pantip Plaza, it used to be the place you go to get like anything done with video games and like PC, but that particular plaza has been dying down lately. It still is good for like PC gaming, and when I go there I see a lot of places for like video games, and they modify your systems and all that kind of stuff, but I think it's a bit more touristy than here too, because it's in the Siam area roughly, and next to Platinum Mall, which has turned into another touristy area. So this area is still relatively local, and because they cater to the local crowd, you don't have to deal with like the touristy prices and such. But this is a really good audio store, by the way. I come here to check out like the latest audio equipment, like when I needed a mic and stuff. Yeah, you can get your drum sets. Yeah. Another thing is they do have food courts here too. As you saw downstairs, they had a Tesco food court. It's just not bad, but I still prefer to eat over at Central. We're just walking around. Now, if I go up one more floor, you'll see like a big like figurine and video game and toys place. But this place is definitely worth checking out. Like if you need video equipment, like electronics, just little knickknacks, like some kind of converter or like some kind of socket, travel charger, this is the place to come to. They also have like your iPhone authorized service shops. They do that over here. And a lot of the electronics like manufacturers, like their service centers are headquartered here. I believe like Razer and like or Acer, like those companies will be headquartered here in Fortune, so it's very convenient to come and get that done. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch the camera around because I don't know, maybe that's why they're thinking like I'm some pervert, you know, like there's perverts that like go around and like film other people, you know, maybe that's why they're like, you know, it's okay, I'm gonna do this, you know, not because I think I'm like that great looking, you have to look at me, but I'll go around walking like this because I already walked through the place. But yeah, Rama 9 is just super convenient. If you go further south though, what I noticed is Phetchaburi, which is right where not only the airport link is, but MRT Phetchaburi, which is in between Asok, that's also where the riverboat is. If you see my Khaosan local guy video, that's where I take that riverboat. And the riverboat, super cheap and super like fast to get from places to places if you just don't mind like sort of the dirty water. So a lot of the locals get there. And that particular area, the Phetchaburi MRT, has become very popular with the more affluent Thais to buy. So like, yeah. So Sing, you know, they call it Sing out here, but it's spelled Sing Ha. Which is like a big beer company along with Chang. They developed a huge complex over there. It's supposed to be like a mixed residential commercial use building right on that junction. So I expect that place to get more developed. Not only that, but MRT Phetchaburi is on Phetchaburi Road, which is a major road that leads right into the Platinum area, which is the area right behind Siam. And it's an area where a lot of the buses travel. And you would take that to, I take that all the time. Even when I was in Pink Cloud, that's where the taxis drive. So a lot of the local areas are located on there. So that particular area, MRT Phetchaburi, it's become really popular with the locals. And a lot of my students who study at my school, and they're generally affluent if they're studying there, Their family seem to be getting condos there.
Do they have like Japanese pirate live?
Japanese
artists?
pirated live videos?
Sounds something weird. No, Japanese artists.
I don't know. I don't pirate anything. Why would you ask me anything like that? I don't know. But I mean, if there was, this would be the place to come to. But yeah, okay. So I'm on this is the 4th floor now.
Yeah. This is the place that everyone recommend me to get broken. And when you get some electronics broke, missing some parts, they should come here. This Amon shop.
Oh yeah, yeah. This place does have a lot of they sell transistors and resistors, and you can see they have a ton of batteries here that they sell too. You can pretty much find anything at Fortune, which is electronics related. And if you've seen me go to Taiwan, in Taiwan I go to the Guangha Digital Center, right? And Taiwan's supposed to be known for electronics. And I would say I was relatively disappointed with their prices, you know? Other than a wide selection of tons of Acer and MSI equipment, I didn't really see as much of a variety I see out here. Yeah. And this place, the thing about Thailand is you have a lot of the Chinese stuff here as well. Whereas when I went to Taiwan, most of the brands you see are just Japanese or Western brands, and they're actually quite expensive. They're generally expensive anywhere in Asia because there's taxes on them. So we're walking through here. Oh my gosh, what's this, babe? Whoa. Look at this Street Fighter thing. Whoa. Retro arcade. Is this? Because I know that Neo Geo released a Neo Geo Classic like this. Yeah, so yeah, if you come out here, I mean, such as when the NES Classic got released, it was being sold right alongside the cheaper Chinese knockoff NES Classics, etc. So I didn't see any of that kind of stuff in Taiwan. And even though I didn't buy it because I like to buy the original, I can afford it. It's just cool to see that kind of stuff and know that kind of stuff is available, and you can pretty much find whatever knick-knack you want as far as electronics are concerned. So, I mean, that's why I like this Fortune Tower place. Now, another reason I like this place, I'm saving it for the end because we're gonna go ahead and admire you. You died! You died! The computer is good. Why don't you try, Brian? Oh, it's only single player. That's why. Oh, he's going at it. Oh, okay. It's not authentic. You can experience issues. There's so many crazy things here. Look at this, guys. That must be a drum machine. That must be a piano. They got your spinners. Lots of cool things. Yeah. Oh, and I have to show you guys this thing here. We went in, we come to Fortune a lot, many years, but we just found out about this place. This is like a secondhand retro place. I thought it was pretty cool. You can get used Shoei. I mean, I don't know what this is. This is all weird kinds of microscopes. Yeah, they have tons of stuff here. If you are into antiques, I would definitely check out this place. We're into figurines, so this is what drew us in here. And cool little, they look Japanese? I'm not sure. They did definitely have a lot of Japanese things here. But this is sort of the appeal of Fortune. And now that I've shown everybody, there are probably going to be some foreigners that come here, but my channel ain't that big, you know. So I do have to address some of the troll comments I do get frequently is that they don't like it because I'm showing you what's local, and they believe that it's going to get ruined because all the foreigners are going to know about it and they're going to come and ruin how local this place is. But I hate to break it to you, but ooh. Oh, Mayu likes it because it says Asahi Pentax. Yeah, I actually got some used cameras from Japan. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's Kendo, isn't it? Yeah. Well, they have everything. They got a Stratocaster. Huh, interesting. Oh, Mayu is super duper distracting me. Oh, that's right. I need to get a lens cap. Oh, I need to go find a lens cap. Okay, so Mayu is distracting me. I gotta get out of there before she keeps sidetracking me from the conversation. But yeah, I would say that as far as foreigners ruining this place, I wouldn't say that, you know, me making a video and people being aware of this place is gonna ruin it, because first of all, my channel ain't that big where I'm gonna have like a mass of people come here. But I'm sorry to say, but if you are learning about Rama 9 now, you're already late to the game, right? As I mentioned, the prices here are just absurd. It's skyrocketed. And that's because I don't know how to say it, but Westerners tend to like cover and feature certain areas such as Sukhumvit, and they don't really tend to cover like some of the more up and coming areas like this, Rama 9. But it's old news to like mainland Chinese, Singaporeans, like people who like from other affluent Asian countries that come out here and invest. It's old news that this is an up and coming area. So it's already heavily invested, and they're building tons of things around here, developing it. And if you think that this is like, oh no, I'm gonna ruin it and make it not local, I'm sorry, you're already late to the game. It's already becoming gentrified. And like the only reasonable places to really buy around here to, you know, sort of experience this neighborhood and associate yourself with Rama 9 is at close gonna be either Huekong or Phetchaburi, or if you have like a scooter like me, then you can, you know, check out RCA. And RCA also has an added benefit for younger people, being that it is like the clubbing area. So that's where you would go to party. So you can live right next to the clubs. Some people like the idea of doing that, but I mean, to me, it's all right because it's not as, I don't know, it's not as like in your face as Nana per se, where you see like go-go bars and stuff. These are like legit mega clubs, I think. Yeah, I've just recently heard that Onyx, which is a club there, is like ranked in the top 10 clubs in the world. No, like just straight out mega clubs, yeah.
Is that mega? It's not that big.
It's pretty freaking big, but you know, somebody else told me that those lists are sort of, you can't really rely on it too much because people are like paid at whoever does those lists by the clubs and stuff to promote it. But I mean, that tells you that that is a mega club because they have the money to push their club, yeah. But it's now that particular club, I would say when you go there, we were just talking about it with somebody else the other day, but oh yeah, the Malaysian video game streamer, right? He would come here all the time from Malaysia and party, and he says, yeah, lately he notices that it's primarily like Koreans and Chinese. Yeah, which is, I would say, like you're not going to go there to meet local girls. That's where all the tourists who are coming from Singapore, etc. come. Oh, by the way, this is another cool gaming store, open source. He knows me. I always check out his prices, you know. He's good. They have this is the other gaming store I like. Sometimes they're cheaper than this channel. They don't do as much of the mod scene or whatever, but he has more of the rare stuff. Like Super Famicom. I like these because the Japanese version and the European versions are much better looking than the American version with no color. Now that's just my personal opinion, but you can check out stuff like this. Ooh, look at this, Sounding Mania! Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Ooh, this is the expensive PS4 controller. How much is that? Like 3,000 baht, right?
6,230
Jesus Christ. All right, so yeah, he can sell that because Thais who come here are probably more on the affluent side. Another thing I think that another reason I think Rama 9 is very popular with the Thais is I knew this because I had like a couple of girlfriends who used to work like in the Suvarnabhumi area or Chonburi. That's basically where all the factories are located. But I mean, if you're coming from there, you're taking that highway that comes from the Suvarnabhumi airport, and a lot of the locals, the established locals, have generally lived up in La Prau. And that's where a JJ Market is. And I haven't done a neighborhood guide video of that area yet because as far as the neighborhood and living there, I probably don't know it that well because I only like shop around there, etc. I could tell you what's of interest to me there. But just a lot of locals live up in La Prau. And for that reason, because they're either coming from that Suvarnabhumi area and going up to La Prau by this road, or they're coming from Sukhumvit area and Asok and going up this road. This particular road that's running through Rama 9, it has the most traffic in Bangkok. I mean, Bangkok has horrible traffic, but that particular road is horrible, where it's really not worth even being on that road during rush hour. So Central Rama 9 has been a very popular place for those people that are coming from work, but don't really want to stay on the road for like 2-3 hours. So they'll just park it right here. And this is like sort of the center because if you're coming from Suvarnabhumi, you have to make a right here. Or if you're coming from Asok, you're passing by here. So they will just park their cars right here. And the more affluent Thais who have like jobs with international companies and things like that, they'll shop around here in Rama 9 and have that gentrified life per se. So I think that's one of the reasons that this particular area, Rama 9, is very popular. And I don't know, just to me, like a lot of Thais like the 9th king, and Rama 9 is referring to the last king. So I don't know. I think that's pretty cool that it's named after the last king who was really, really popular with the Thais. So I particularly like Rama 9. I don't know if there's any like historical like reason. I don't know if King Rama 9 particularly developed this area or whatever, but it's named after him. But a lot of the areas in Bangkok are like named Rama 3, Rama 4, Rama 5, like that. So this is Rama 9, which is the one that's named after the latest king. So I don't know, it just seems modern because he's the latest king. But, well, not the latest because now we have a new king. But yeah, Rama 9. I don't think there is an area named Rama 10 yet. I have to double check on that for you guys, but it's not an area that I'm aware of. Hey Brian, so let's switch over to you. What do you think about this place, man?
It's a lot different than Terminal 21 or Paragon.
Yeah. So Brian's been staying over at Asok because, I tell everybody if their first visit, come over there. That's where the touristy areas are. But, I mean, what vibe do you get from this place?
This place is super local. You don't see any tourists.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm noticing Gig Shop. That's one of my top 2 places to go to get like gimbal camera equipment, etc. They actually have another shop that's on the 2nd or the 3rd floor. They have 2, but this is online retailer, so you can check out their prices. Digi Life is the other one that I like, but I'll mention that when I see it. I can actually show you some prices if you're interested. Here, this is a Sirui 1004KX. Oh, this might be the carbon fiber one. It's about $150, $60. They got Benro. This Benro tripod is about $60. If you guys know camera equipment, you guys know that these are top brands, and these are actually relatively good prices, especially because there's a lot of perception that Thailand, every electronics is going to be really expensive. But if it's like items like this from China, they're actually very, very affordable, and in many cases cheaper than if you got it in Amazon. So, yep, checking it out. Yeah, another thing is, although DJI drones are expensive, their gimbals are actually well priced. I don't know what's up with that. It's so weird. So weird how this works. I think there's like a particular tariff or something for drones. I think that's the only explanation for me seeing that particular Chinese brand being more expensive. So aside from that, yeah, Fortune is my place to go. All right, so now we're gonna go head downstairs for, ooh, no, I forgot. I need to get my lens cap because I lost my lens cap. Okay, so let me go down to Digi Life. All right, guys, real quick, this is Digi Life Photo. You just see this logo right here. Huge online retailer out here. I tend to buy a lot of things from them. And I came here to check out if they have a lens cap, but they don't carry it. But I highly recommend you check out this place for like camera equipment. This particular tripod I got, the Sirui T005, it costs only about $60 here, and if you check online on Amazon right now, it's almost $100. They also have like audio equipment here, as well as gimbals, lighting. Oh, and I also even bought one of these. This is like a dry cabinet because humidity is bad here, and that cost me about $60 as well. But I got the bigger size. Alright guys, I'm at the second floor. This is Gig Shop. If you see my Zion Crane review, this is where I cover it. But I particularly like this place because it's ran by this old man here who's super duper nice. But they have really good prices on gimbals.
It's not here.
And yeah, little knickknacks like tripods, SD cards, and audio equipment. So this is another place you'd want to check out if you need video audio equipment. But I know that I've been covering a lot of video audio equipment because that's what I'm interested in. But a lot of the reasons why locals come here is because they need stuff like GoPro stuff, or like get their phones fixed, or even get like used phones. This is the place to come. As a matter of fact, I just cracked this home button here, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get this fixed. Wow. You see, it's, I don't know, I sort of like this atmosphere much better than MBK. So I tend to come out here to get stuff checked out. Huh? This place doesn't even have English signs. I mean, they cater really just for locals. Ooh, they seem to be able to fix. I'm gonna ask him right now. My home button is not working, it cracked? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've already heard that it's really hard to fix it because it's somehow like done on the motherboard or something. Yeah, but it's cool. Like, he's pretty professional over there. They're using microscopes. I would trust this place. Yeah.
So,
oh well.
I guess they don't.
Yeah, I'm sort of S out of luck. I've already sort of researched this. This home button is like, this Touch ID ain't working. So it's still functional, it's just an annoyance because the Touch ID isn't working. But yeah, you could definitely get anything done with your phone out here. If it can be done, it will be done here. Like, I'm sure you can jailbreak it and everything. So it's really just much less hectic than MBK. I like how it is well lit and great. Brian's fascinated by Dairy Queen. It's because you saw the special
Coconut with sticky rice flavor?
Yeah, coconut with sticky rice flavor. Alright guys, so we got this cappuccino drink over there, but you know, there was like these tourists there and they didn't know what they're doing, and I was timing them. Literally took them 6 minutes to just figure out what they wanted to order, what size they want, figure out their change in money. I guess, yeah, I mean, it has nothing to do with that, but you know, I expect that kind of stuff in a touristy area. But that's one of the reasons you want to live in a more local area, but this place is starting to slowly get more touristy, you know? But over here, people know what they're doing. They order their stuff, they get through it because it's a busy, busy place where real locals come. Maya, on the other hand, said the funniest thing. What were you saying?
Say that in front of the camera. It's hard to suck it.
That's what she said. But then she also went ahead and said, oh, it's because it's small. The straw's too small. Okay, all right. Now we are going to finally reveal to you the biggest hidden secret of Rama 9. And I've only found out about this. I don't know why I didn't find out any sooner, because we come here literally every Wednesday to watch a movie. So this is it the G floor? Basically the basement floor. Yeah, it is the G floor. You know, that's a pet peeve of mine. These floors aren't really labeled where I understand it. But this is the G floor. And Mayu's trying to say something, but oh, what the hell? So this is a shy guy that didn't want to be in the vlogs. But so I'm not gonna show his face. But hey, he's from San Francisco, right? Yep. Vancouver. Yep. We're just checking the place out. Well, no, you met Mayu before. Really?
Yeah, last time.
Oh, it was just the guys. Oh, okay. We're here to get a massage. You want to join us?
They're gonna get some food. They just arrived.
Wait, who? Oh, your friends.
Yeah, I got 2 friends here.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Hey, what's up? Hey. Oh, that's right. That's why you couldn't join us.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hit me up or whatever.
Next Wednesday.
Yeah. All right, guys. Anyways, this place has the food court, and it's not like a high-end food court, but they have like local Thai foods here. They have MK, the big chains, but the find that I particularly liked as far as food is this Thai-style shabu place, and I kid you not, 186 baht for all-you-can-eat shabu. Love this place. Now, I mean, it's not the best quality, but their meat wasn't bad, because I'm sure tons of people eat here, and they're turning it around. I really liked it. You can see it's relatively full. You can even do this kind of thing where you have different kinds of soups, and if you pay a little bit more, then you get sushi and such added on. Or you can even go with Kobe beef for a little bit of an add-on. But I really like this place. This is where I come if I need my protein feel. But the other interesting find I've found here is Thai massage. It is only 150 baht for a foot massage, 180 baht for a 1-hour Thai massage. And that is just ridiculously a good price. I've never seen Thai massage, especially like in a nicer area like this, for less than 200 baht. I mean, I'm lucky even if I find it like in an area where I have to walk like 5-10 minutes into some soy, sweat and get dirty, and like, you know, it's just cars passing you by, all this dust everywhere, and then you go into like a Thai massage. I mean, the ladies do really good job. I mean, no matter what Thai massage you go to, but I sort of like to be in a place where, hey, I can just get right off the MRT, it's convenient, I go underground, you know, through air-conditioned areas, and then I get to get a Thai massage and just go right back home. So, I mean, that's just a lot more relaxing to me, and you can do it for under 200 baht. And I don't know anybody else. I mean, if they found like a Thai massage that's cheaper than 200 baht in like a convenient location like this. But if you have, and you're watching this, let me know. But I have yet to find a more convenient spot. Now there is one place I do pay a little bit more. It's 200 because, I don't know, that's the first place we went to and we liked it. So we just keep going there. Because honestly, like, well, the 12 baht or whatever we save on the other place, yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and go there and get a massage now. All right, guys, while walking, I've even found every day I find something new, but this is featured in some channel and stuff. We saw the 70 baht, we're like, what? Steak and fries for 70 baht, but it says starting at 70 baht. But these particular steak dishes are from 170 to 200 baht. So next time we'll definitely come here and check that out too. I really like the food restaurants available here. If you're like needing your protein fill, this is where you should probably come. As far as like, if you're a vegetarian, I think a lot of these Thai places have a lot of vegetarian dishes, but I particularly like this area if I want my meat dishes. Vegetarian dishes, I personally like to go to Siam, or if I just need my vegetarian, like I want to feel healthy, I feel like my energy is getting low, then I tend to go to Sizzler, which is in my other video, and you see I really like that place because you can get an all-you-can-eat salad for less than 200 baht, and you can definitely get your salad filled. Alright guys, so we are here at Mind and Home Thai Massage. This is the one I come to out of all the other ones just because I came here first. They seem good, friendly. But a Thai massage is 190 baht per hour. You can get your foot massages, everything, but Mayu tends to get the back and shoulder because she has issues with her neck since she's working, hunched over her computer. I get the Thai massage because I just want to get an overall. But I'm gonna take Brian here. He's gonna check this place out. All right. Hello. All right. This place is actually very nice. It's relatively clean, and you got really good service, and it smells really good. Brian, we're gonna get your input on your experience. Look at afterwards. He's so happy right now. So Mayu and Brian have lady masseuse, but I have a strong man. Yeah, I like my massage very strong. Alright, look at Brian. He's so happy right now. This is $6 happiness. Actually, it's less than $6, right? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, it's less than $6. Maybe $5 happiness. Alright guys, so that's gonna pretty much wrap up the vlog. If you enjoy what you see, if you find it informative, you know, please comment, like, and Mayu. Okay, never mind. And I'll fill in for Mayu and say, please subscribe. See you next week for more vlogs about living and traveling in Asia. Thanks again guys for checking out the video, and if this is your first time seeing us, head over to our channel and see the wide variety of content we offer, from short vlogs like this, as well as in-depth discussion videos about our experiences living in Bangkok and traveling around Asia. I also want to give a special shout out to my patrons, as it's with their support that I'm able to use high-end audio and video equipment to make these videos possible. Whatever the case, I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I hope to see you guys next week for more vlogs about living and traveling in Asia. Face off, bro. I'm not gonna record any video, I'm just gonna record audio now. So this is your first day in Thailand, right?
It's pretty jam-packed, yeah. It's good. I'm getting a lot done. I may have done too much though. Yeah. I feel something coming on. Like a cold or something.
Oh shit.
Maybe a head cold, I don't know.
Oh, that's why I went to vitamin C.
Just in case. I hope I can sleep it off.
They have like a substitute of airborne. It's like airborne basically. You know
what is that?
It's like not only vitamin C, but a bunch of vitamins in it.
Is that at the pharmacy?
Yeah. It's like by Bayer, which is a good company, you know.
Do they have one here?
Yeah, they do. I'll show you. I take it all the time if I see something coming on. Yeah. Oh my god. It's good, good. Oh, I need a massage.
How often do you guys come?
Mayu comes on a weekly basis.
That's nice.
Yeah, she has to because she's, you know, like very cold where she works. She's hunched over a computer, so she always has neck issues. And I can relate to that because that's how I was back in the States. But with me, like I come maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks. It's more expensive than the movie, but it's worth it. It's good, spice. He's probably commenting on how flexible I am for animation. Yeah. What are your plans for this month? I mean, you're out here for a whole month, man.
I'm just gonna wing it. Just do my regular routine, go to the gym. I might go check out some Muay Thai, like actually do it.
Oh, sure.
We'll see. And then try Tinder.
Tinder, yeah. Did you get that advice from me? Yeah. Tinder's where it's at, but I heard it's changed a lot since the 3 years ago or whatever when I was like heavy into it.
What? Where am I from?
You come from?
Canada, Vancouver.
You holiday
Tight.
Good. So you're just out here to like check out how it is like living out.
I'm just here to live. I'm not gonna do touristy stuff.
Sure, you don't want to like at least check out one of the beaches or anything like that?
No, just straight Bangkok for a month. I just went to Hawaii maybe three months ago, so I got the beach thing out of my system.
I mean, that's the thing, like coming from the States, like West Coast, you know, we tend to go to like Mexico and stuff like that. And the beaches themselves are very similar to me, you know? So that's not the reason I come out here. I think a lot of the vloggers, they'll cover it because a lot of them are Europeans.
Yeah.
They don't have good beaches, you know, so that's not why I came out here for beaches. California beaches are pretty nice.
I've been to California since I was a kid.
I
haven't come out for like a month though. I should come in more frequent.
นี่อยู่บ้านไม่นอนหรอกแข็งมาก exercise
Huh?
กล้ามเนื้อ
Ice hockey.
กล้ามปูไทยแลนด์บอกกล้ามปู
Gampu? Gampu. What does that mean?
What does that mean, Bonnie?
It's good.
thank you
I think your masseuse lady really likes your muscles.
Lots of massage.
They should have a nice gym over there, right?
Nice gym wear.
At the place you're staying at?
No, not good at all.
Really?
No. That's why I'm going to on meet.
Jesus, really?
Go check out Facebook Muscle Factory. It's crazy.
Oh.
It's like a real gym. Like I think 80% of the guys there are on steroids. They're huge. Like I'd say over 300 pounds.
I wouldn't doubt it because on there is where like the Westerners stay. You know, like the younger Westerners who don't have the money.
Steroids are illegal here.
They're illegal?
No, they're legal.
They are?
Yeah, I think so. That's why people come here, train, and then go back home.
I don't know.
Look into it.
Not really, because I don't need to.
But like seriously, I saw one guy today. I've never seen a guy so big before. I'd say his thigh was the size of your torso.
I heard vaping is illegal here.
Vaping?
Vaping. You know, that's like to me. I don't smoke, but from what I hear, that's what you do to get, you know, stop smoking.
The less harmful.
That's illegal. It blows my mind. The steroids. Everything's different. You think it'll be easy for you to find work out here, like in your field?
I don't think so. We'll see. Isn't it hard to get a work visa here?
It's I don't know. A lot of people say that, but I don't think so. Worst case scenario, you can find a job teaching English, but that's not a life I recommend that you do. You know. But most of the other guys that come out here, you know, find a job at like an international company, whatever profession they have. I mean, if you have a college degree and you're a relative professional, then the jobs that are available to you are generally jobs that you can get a work permit for. I mean, I don't want to say it's that case for everybody, but then, yeah, they're usually big companies. And it's just like a department, and they process all your work permit and all that. So it's easy. I mean, for me, it was easy. Just I go there, they give me a work permit. Just like, I don't know why people say it's so hard, but I think it's because the bias you see is a lot of the older expats out here are from Europe, right? A lot of them are from Britain.
Yeah.
And when I talk to them, they say it's not really normal over there for everybody to get a college degree. Whereas I come from the States, and it's like, that's sort of a given.
Expected.
Yeah, everyone gets a college degree. So if you have a college degree, it's relatively easy to find a job out here. A lot of these Europeans, they don't. And yeah, they're sort of then only, I don't know, they can only get pretty much low-skilled jobs and stuff. Yeah, and those ones, even if it is legal for foreigners to do, they're done by foreigners who aren't here for very long times, or just transient jobs, so they would rather not process a work permit for you. So I think that's a problem that I notice. So a lot of them like actually end up getting college degrees out here. Yeah, they're like in their 40s with kids and stuff, but you know, they'll take weekend classes and stuff like that.
Online?
No, like full, because getting a college degree out here is pretty cheap.
Oh, okay.
You know, so they'll end up getting college degrees out here. So, oh my god, this is. What is this? I was feeling. Maya, how do you say tight? How do you say tight?
The muscle is tight.
How do you say tight? Muscle is tight. King? Doesn't King mean hard? Like Namkan?
ไม่เก่งตึงตึงตึงตึง
Oh, it hurts.
ไหนโอ้
This guy.
ไหน
Everyone's feeling his muscles.
กล้ามปู
ฮัสแมนไทยแลนด์กล้ามปูกล้ามปู
crab
That's good.
you know crab
Crab? Yes.
yes crab
Crab, yes.
นี่
Oh, that's poo.
Yes.
Poo is crab.
yes นี่ Thailand กล้ามปู
Oh. Well, they call it, cause poo papong curry is like crab curry. So they're like, you know how crabs, I guess, have like big arms? They call them like crab muscles? Is that what they're saying? Maybe. Gam is hard.
กล้ามปู
You say gam? That's the word of the day. Kampu. Yeah, but what the other guys did was he found an online job, a remote job. So he came out here and he wanted to come back. So spent 6 months just applying for remote jobs. Yeah, that's how a lot of the guys come out here. Work for international companies or do remote jobs.
International based out of Thailand.
Yeah, a lot of huge conglomerates are based out here. So. Actually, he got a remote job and came out here and found a job at Agoda. They're paying him 6 figures, $6 American dollar figures, you know. That's living the life for sure. I think that's pretty much the biggest deterrent for people to come out here, because I think you do have to choose, like, in many cases, unless your job is related to like tech. I mean, tech is big here. Like they're really looking for tech and engineers.
Yeah.
So if you're in that field, I think you can find a job out here, maybe even get paid more than back home. Other than that, you're risking, throwing away your career and like that stable life for like a YOLO kind of
Lifestyle.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it wasn't an easy decision for me either.